No, she was talking to you.
What?
Yeah, she drew boobs on the
What?
on the board. I did. Totally missed that. You did. I totally missed that.
I
did.
It was on accident, but you did. It was okay though.
What you drawing?
Are you recording now?
It is recording right now. Yes. Our entire discussion. Okay, y'all. Let's just go through as many as we can today, and then we also have tomorrow to go over it as well. When we're done, though, we are done. So, like, if we finish today, tomorrow y'all can study for anything. I bet we don't finish today, but tomorrow when we finish, then y'all can take time and go back over the study guide or whatever, okay? I do at the, y'all's test in here is Thursday. I will need to tell you kind of like which ones are on there. Are there 35 questions on here? Mm-hmm. And I'm betting there's only going to be 25. So, I haven't even made it yet though. All right, first problem. It says these are mid-segments and all midpoints, and it wants us to find AC. What I would do is write down the information it gives me. So it says E to C is 44. This big thing, this big side right here is 44. DF is 23. I'll do this one. DF right there is 23. It wants to know AC. I don't need all that information. I only need one of those things. A to C is this one. So which number was important? 23. The one that's parallel to it, 23. So if I'm going to be the bigger side, I would just what? 46. Double it, and it's 46. Okay? They gave you more information to try to like confuse you, maybe make you want to write the 44. It's not. 46 is your answer, okay? Are y'all good with that one in the back? Yes. Okay. All right, the next one, number 2, they want us to find X. This is the same type of problem. They tell us, okay, these two pieces are equal, these two pieces are equal. If this is 30, what's X? 60. Okay. That X is 60. That's all you needed to know. All right, number 3 is the same concept. They just want you to use algebra with it. Are y'all cold?
No.
It just got really cold.
You get sick?
Honestly, yes, probably.
You ain't dog sick.
Hush, Ben. I do have a kid at home sick already. And I'm surprised we've lasted this long. As much sickness has been going around, it is crazy. Like the amount of sickness.
Crappy immune system.
Who does?
Everybody.
Everybody, yeah.
I don't.
Okay. This one, y'all.
You gonna get
I know.
Because Carlos must have
Sick.
Okay. What would you do to this? Say this was a number. What would you do to this number to get this one?
Double it.
Multiply it by 2. That's exactly what I'm about to do. What is 4x times 2? 8x. And what's 5 times 2? 10. And it would equal this one. So really quick, before I move on, make sure you know what I just did. I did the exact same thing as the other problem. I just doubled all this. This one just involves algebra. Everybody knows where 8x and 10 came from? I hope so, yeah? No, Ben?
Oh, because half.
Huh? I doubled it. Do you understand that? Okay, I multiplied this, because if this number was 30, I would multiply by 2 and get 60 right here, right? So I'm going to multiply all that by 2, and it equals that one. Now we have to solve. Okay, so how do I solve? I would subtract 2x. Is everybody okay with that?
Yes.
I get 6x plus 10 equals 70. Then what?
Subtract 10.
Subtract 10. 6x equals 60. Then what?
Divide by 6.
And x equals
10.
10. And that is not my answer, clearly, because it's not an answer choice. But you always go back and reread it. What is the length of which one?
Midpoint.
The mid-segment one, the middle one. So what is 4
40.
times 10 plus 5? Very good. It's C. Your answer is C. Again, it was 4 times 10 plus 5. Is everybody okay with this one? First page done. Can I erase or are we writing? We're good? Okay. Are we sure? Don't forget, it's also recorded. All right. Oh, I forgot. I don't have to go up there. I can write on this. Number 4. I'm just going to write on here. Number 4, what do you know about those two angles? They're the same. Look, they're corresponding. They even have the little marks that show they're the same. So X is 62 degrees. Okay? That's all they wanted to know. What's angle X? All right? Everybody good with 4? Y'all all better get that one right. I'm going to be mad at you if you get that one wrong. 62. Okay? I'm going to put a sad face on there if you get that one wrong.
It's because it's corresponding, right?
Yeah, that's why. Okay, which statement is not necessarily true? It tells us DE is the perpendicular bisector of JL. Okay, that means it makes 90-degree angles, cuts that in half. Is K the midpoint of JL? Would K be in the middle? Yeah, that's exactly what a bisector means. It cuts it into 2 equal parts. So yes, that one's right. K is in the middle of JL. Would EJ, would this line and this line be the same? They would. That was a theorem that we learned. Yep. Okay. Would DE be perpendicular to JL? It literally says that. DE is perpendicular to JL. So yes. And this one's the weird one. Would JK be equal to KE? Those are 2 totally different parts. Okay? So no. So that's the one that we don't know is necessarily true. Okay? Does that make sense, y'all? Are we good with that? It should be the one that's clearly a little off. Okay? Number 6. Which statement, this one's backwards, can you conclude is true? AB is the perpendicular bisector of IK. So would IAB be a right angle? Would this angle right here be a right angle? Not necessarily. Okay. I'm going to mark that one off. Is B a midpoint of IK? B is not even on IK. So, no. Would AI be equal to AK? That's the one I'm guessing is true. That looks like it could be true. So I'm going to go with that. But let me just double check. What about BI and AI? That's not right, okay? Those are on the wrong kind of sides. So it's C.
So why is it not D?
D is looking at this one. Sorry, I'm not good at drawing. And this one. But I don't know anything about this being a perpendicular bisector. This is the perpendicular bisector. Okay, so it means it divides these 2 parts. All right, number 7. Can we keep going? Are we good? All right, number 7. What would you know based on this information about those 2 angles? What are they going to be? If these 2 pieces are equal, what do you think these 2 angles are going to be? Equal. So I'm going to write 4x plus 3 equals 9x minus 42. And then how do I solve?
You add 5. You
Subtract 4x and you get 5x. I'm hearing a 5. I think that's where y'all are getting it.
Yeah.
You subtract 4x and you get 5x. Okay, then what do?
You move you add 24.
Add 42?
42.
It's okay. I know what you mean.
Yeah, I'm not here today.
So we get 45 equals 5x. Then what? And what does x equal? 9. It did not ask me for x, okay? Be very careful. What did it ask me for? RST. What is RST? Isn't that this whole big angle? So don't I need to find both of them? Well, they're the same. So I'll just plug it into this one. What's 4 times 9 plus 3? 39. If this one's 39, what's this one?
39.
So what's the whole thing?
78.
Look at y'all go. It is 78 degrees. 78. So if you need to look at that for a second, we just plugged x in and then find the whole thing. You have to make sure you know what it's asking for.
Look at that circle, Jimmy. You'll never see one like that again. No misfunction or nothing. Malfunction, whatever.
Y'all, I gotta turn that on for a second. Y'all are not cold?
I know.
But y'all do get the heat, more heat. Like over here, it gets colder faster. Oh, my prescription was declined. Okay, number 8. Ready? Everybody write that down yet?
I hate this one.
Yep. All right, number 8. It says find the circumcenter of the triangle. You just find the middle of those 2 straight sides. Okay? So if this one is a length of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that means if you divide 5 by 2, it's what? So I'm going to go over 1, 2, and a little bit more. And draw straight up. There we go. Does everybody understand that that's the middle of that one? Now I'm going to find the middle of this one. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again. So what's the middle of that? 2.5. So what is my answer? It looks like I go over a half and up how much? 1.5. So over a half and up 1.5. Which answer is over a half and up 1.5? Well, first of all, over a half is either one of those. And which one looks like it's up 1.5?
Is it D?
Over a half is either B or C.
Oh, that is
And then up 1.5. It doesn't go down 1. It goes up 1.5. That's 3 halves. 3 halves is 1.5. Okay? If you don't know that, type it in your calculator and it will tell you. That one was just a little tricky with the fractions. But do y'all understand how to do that? Maybe a little, maybe not. Number 9. The main word right here is you're looking for the point of concurrency. You might not know what concurrency is, but look for the angle bisectors. Okay? Do y'all see 2 angle bisectors? Where 2 angles are split? So it's this one right here. That's an angle bisector. And that's an angle bisector. What point did they cross at? C. That's the same thing. I think that was on your quiz, and I think that one was on a worksheet. They cross at point C. Yes, pay attention to the lines. B is actually with this line right here. And that is not an angle bisector. Was it cut into 2 equal parts? No. These 2 were. And they meet up right there at C. Follow your lines carefully. Where do they meet up at? Okay. Moving along. Number 10. Find the length of AB. DB is the median. And AC is 30. Okay? So if from A to C is 30, and this is the median in the middle of it, what's AB? What's the only thing that would make sense here? 15. The median means it cuts it into 2 equal parts. So if the whole thing is 30, then that means this one is 15 and that one is 15. Does that make sense, y'all? I just wanted you to know what median is. Think of a median in the road. Doesn't it split the road like one side and the other? They should kind of be the same, but I don't know if they are. All right. Number 11. This one I'm going to actually give y'all lots of examples. What's a median? What line? So you're going to name 2 letters. What's the median for ABC? What is split into 2 equal parts?
Is it BD?
It is. It's BD, or you could have said DB. That's the median. What if I asked you for an altitude? Because they could change it and ask you for an altitude. Somebody said it. AF. What if I asked you for, what's the other word? I mean, I see an angle bisector, but there's an altitude, a median.
If I put DB, is that wrong?
No, it's not wrong. That's right.
Same thing, crackers.
Okay, can y'all name an angle bisect? Well, there is no letters for an angle bisector. Never mind. That's it. That's all there is. Okay? Is everybody good with that? Yes? So on your test, it could ask for either one of those.
Hold on. Can you explain that altitude one again?
Yeah, it's the one that shows the height of the triangle. It makes a 90-degree angle. That's your altitude, AF. Median is split into 2 equal parts. That's the BD. It's split it into 2 parts. Okay. What's the name of the segment inside this large triangle? What would you call this?
Median.
The median, look, it goes from an angle and splits it to 2 equal parts. This is called the what?
Segment.
Mid-segment. It is C. 12 is C. It's in the middle. Right? It's in the middle. It's mid-segment. Those segments are equal. Those segments are equal. That is the mid-segment. 13, easiest one on there. They actually point to the answer. Where do your dotted lines meet? This would be your orthocenter. Where do they meet? Right here. What's this ordered pair, y'all? 1, 1. So your answer is A.
Crab nuggets.
Are we okay with this? Let's keep going. Yeah? 14. What's the negation of this statement? It says Miguel has 3 cats. We are going to say, Tanner, we are not going to say that Miguel has a dog. We are going to say Miguel does not have 3 cats.
Do we have to put assume temporarily?
This one doesn't ask for that part. It just says negate it. It means make it the opposite. If it said, how would you start a proof by whatever? But y'all, it's going to be the same word. I'm pretty sure it's the same exact problem. And if you put Miguel has a dog, again, I'm going to put a frowny face on that one. All right? Miguel does not have 3 cats. Okay? You just negate it. You make it the opposite. Is everybody okay with that one? All right. Number 15. It says which 2 statements contradict each other. So some of these can't happen at the same time. So the first statement says John, Elizabeth, and Franco, they read 27 books, okay, all together. Franco read 6 books. Well, that could happen, right? They could all read 27 and Franco could read 6. But look at number 3. None of the 3 students read more than 7.
That's a lie.
Yeah, if they all had to read 27, what's 27 divided by 3? 9. So they all had to read at least 9. So can 1 and 3 work? No. So it's B. Now, 2 and 3 are fine because Franco can read 6 and it's still less than 7, right? So that, yeah, the 2 that cannot happen at the same time are 1 and 3. So number 15 is B. Is everybody okay with that? Okay. That's what contradicting means. They cannot happen at the same time. Okay. Which one of those angles has the greatest measure on 16? It's angle 3. That's C. Because it's a what? Exterior angle. It would actually be these 2 added together. So of course it's bigger. I'm going to take that off for a little bit. My ears. All right. Number 17. What's the smallest angle? First of all, what's the smallest side?
5.
So what's that angle? A.
Would it not be D? So it's A? I guess not. Never mind.
It's A. I'm sorry. No. It is angle A, which is answer choice C. Is everybody okay with that? Sorry about that. That is confusing. It is angle A is the smallest. Does everybody understand why? What's the smallest side? 5. The angle across from it is angle A. So your answer choice is C. That's confusing with all those letters. Are we good there? Yes? All right. So what would be your biggest angle? If it asked that. B would be the biggest angle. Because what's the biggest number? 7, and it's across from B. Okay? Oh, and you were saying what answer choice it was. Yeah. All right. Number 18, they try to confuse you. It says name the second largest angle. First of all, what is the largest angle? 4. 4 is the largest angle. Now, which one is the second? So let me write down all my information. It says the side from 1 to 2 is 8. Everybody good with that? The side from 2 to 3 is what? 15. And the side between 3 and 1 is 14. So which one's the biggest number here? 15. So 1 and 15 go together. So it's got to be angle 1. Okay? It's the second largest because we already said 4 was the largest. Okay? All right, it's hot now. My ears are hot. Everybody good with 18? We're like flying through this, aren't we? Number 19. Okay, on this one, we have 3 angles. What do we know? This one's a little bit tricky. I do really like this one though. All right, what do 3 angles add to? 180. So I'm going to add all 3 of those angles and put them equal to 180. I'll just write it on here. So I've got 11. I'm going to use this little area. 11x minus 4. What's my next angle? 4x minus 11. And then my last angle. 63 minus 4x. If I add them together, they equal 180. Does everybody understand that? We learned that a long time ago. 3 angles add to 180. Now let's add all of our like terms together. What is, you want me to stop for a second? Okay. Are we good now? Okay. What is 11x plus 4x minus 4x? 11x. Now let's do our numbers. Negative 4 minus 11 plus 63.
58? No, yeah.
48.
48.
Did y'all get 48? I got 48. I hope that's right.
No, I thought it was 58. What is it?
I got 48. We said negative 4 minus 11 plus 63. Negative 4 minus 11
I
plus...
thought it was 58 too. She said 48.
It's 48.
It is 48. Okay.
That makes a whole lot more sense.
Then what do?
Subtract.
Subtract 48.
That's why I was puzzled.
So 11x equals, what's 180 minus 48? Positive 132. Then what? And what does that equal? 12. I got 12. All right.
That makes, yeah. Okay.
Now what can we do with that 12? Plug it in to all 3 angles. So I'll write them up above it. What is, and just use your calculator, 11 times 12 minus 4. What'd y'all get on that one? 128?
Sure.
But go ahead and make sure. I just plugged in 12 for x.
Yeah, because you minus 4.
Okay, and then this one is 4 times 12 minus 11. What is that one? 37? That's what I got. And what is 63 minus 4 times 12? What is 63 minus 48? 15. All that to know what's the order of the sides from shortest to longest. If I were you, I would what? Draw a little picture. That's what I would do. It's a triangle. I have A, B, C. What's angle A? 128. Doesn't look right. Not drawn to scale. B is 37 and C is 15. What's the shortest side? It goes with angle C. So what's the shortest side?
AB.
AB. All right, so one of those. What's the next shortest side? It goes with angle B. And what is that one?
AC.
AC. And then the last one, the longest side, would be what? BC. So your answer choice is B. That one's a lot of work. Okay, it is a lot of work.
What's that?
B.
Anything else, good. I'm moving my mom's household.
Watch you be disconnected from Jesus.
Oh, Ted,
Are we ready for number 20? Yes?
It's just a
Okay.
secret rule. It's not.
Does anybody need that still?
It's not a rule. It's a choice. It's like you shouldn't do it.
Okay.
Some people still do.
What is the shortest side? Well, first of all, what's the smallest angle?
49.
The 49. So the shortest side is what? LK. Are y'all paying attention to me? No.
Yes, ma'am.
Some of us are. What's the next shortest side? Well, it goes with 58, which would be what one? JL. And then what's the longest side?
I don't know.
73 goes with JK.
Okay.
JK.
Okay.
It's LK, JL, JK.
I finished that a long time ago.
All right, are we ready? I think we can do, what time do we get out of
Just
here?
download some.
Oh, we've got time. We got plenty of time.
We got like 4 minutes.
Maybe we can finish this page. That'd be good. I'd like to get more done today so we have less to do tomorrow. Besides, what if I'm sick or something? Then I don't get to go over them with y'all.
Don't say that,
Yeah.
Amanda. Don't say that.
Knock on wood.
Okay.
Okay.
This is where I stop.
Tanner!
That we can finish this.
Karma. I mean, I don't believe in karma, but, you know.
Oh.
All right, number 21. Which 3 lengths cannot be the lengths of the sides of a triangle? So what do y'all remember on this rule? If you
It
add
has to be bigger.
2 together, it has to be bigger than the third side. You have to check all of them. So like is 12 and 13, are they bigger than 11?
Yes.
Are 11 and 12 bigger than 13?
Yes.
And are 13 and 11 bigger than 12?
Yes.
So that one works. Now we got to let's go this way. Are 10 and 5 bigger than 12?
Yeah.
Are 5 and 12 bigger than 10? And 10 and 12 bigger than 5? Let's go to this one. Are 9 and 5 bigger than 19?
No.
No.
It's
So it's that answer. That one can't happen. 5 plus 9 had to be bigger than 19.
Can you don't put that one on?
That's an easy one. Is that one not easy to y'all?
That was easy.
I like that one. I figured y'all would hate number 19.
What one was that?
That's that one that was like 3 pages long. You like that one? Or you don't?
Doesn't matter to me.
I don't even know which ones I'm taking off, honestly. Okay, 2 sides of a triangle have the lengths of 5 and 15. What's true about the third side?
it has to be
Has to be bigger than
It has to be smaller than 20. Has to be smaller than 20.
Obviously.
Is that, yeah, less than 20. That's what they put. Less than 20. Smaller than 20. Okay? Is everybody good with that one? I mean, I think we also did where it's like got to be bigger than 0. But this one was, only thing it was looking for was just add those together. What is 5 plus 15? 20. It has to be less than 20. Okay. Now on this one, if 2 sides have lengths 6 and 14, what can happen for the third side? So we subtract them to get the smaller number, right? And then we what? Add them to get the bigger number. So what's 14 minus 6? What number?
It's like
8. So that looks like one of those 3 answers. What's 6 plus 14? 20. So what's our answer? C. So remember, you just subtract them and then you add them.
I know we ran out of time.
We have not. We have 6 minutes left. My God, I was just hoping we get done with this page, and we did. We can keep going. All right. Which of the following is true? So which angle is bigger?
73.
The 73. So you can say that AC, we're going to compare AC and what other side? FH. What do you know about AC?
It's smaller.
It's smaller than FH. Which one is that? B. Does everybody understand that? Since this angle was smaller than this one, this side is smaller than this one. That's B.
Wait, what did you say?
Okay, since 50 is smaller than 73, AC is smaller than FH. It's like the door hinge theorem. Nope, I still got another one. I got another one in me. I can do this. Okay. What's the range of possible values for x? First of all, 2x has to be greater than what number?
74.
No. Just think in general. In general, 0. It has to be bigger than 0. Shh. So solve for x. Divide by 2, and what do we get?
0.
X has to be greater than 0. That's the first thing. Now I need to know the next thing. What do you know about these two angles? 2x, is it bigger or smaller than 74?
Smaller.
Why? Why is 2x?
Smaller than 30.
Yes, because 22 is smaller than 30. 2x is smaller than 74. How do I solve that? So this is the first part. Remember when it's asking for a range, it's asking for what does it have to be bigger than and what does it have to be smaller than? What'd you say? Divide by 2. I'll go back over this one. Hold on. What's 74 divided by 2? 37?
37.
I think. So x is between 0 and 37. Question real quick on this one. This one will be... Okay, again, it says what's the possible range? That means you're trying to find what is it bigger than and what is it less than. Basically, what two numbers is it between? Well, first of all, the angle, it has to be bigger than 0. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. For it to be an angle, it has to be more than 0. So I put that first. 2x has to be greater than 0. How do you solve for x? Divide by 2. So the first thing I know is x is going to be bigger than 0. The second thing, let me compare these two angles, 2x and 74. Look at the sides across from them, 22 and 30. So 2x, is it going to be bigger or smaller than 74? If this one goes with 22 and this one's 30, 2x is smaller than 74. So I wrote that and I solved it, okay? And that's the two things.
Did we learn this?
We did learn that. We did learn that.
Just now?
No, we didn't just learn it. We learned it. We spent like a half a day on it. Okay, tomorrow, y'all, we'll pick up with number 26. So we did through 25.
We did our